Welcome to LT's Way. Today we're doing a day trip.
On Ferry Road for 800 metres.
We're heading to Bruny Island today.
Use left lane for ferry.
This is the first time we're actually taking a car on a ferry over to an island. There's so many yachts along this harbour. It's pretty impressive. So we're at Kettering at the moment, and this is about a 30-minute drive from Hobart, and it's a pretty easy drive.
In 300 metres, slide left.
I follow that car in front of us. Let's use left lane. Ferry traffic. So Sea-Link is in charge of the ferry, and it takes you from Kettering to Bruny Island and back, and the fare will be $53.20 today for us to take this car over and back. Ferry traffic. We're going on lane number 2 to get onto the ferry. Just follow the instructions. Bruny Island Gateway. You can actually even stay overnight on Bruny Island or stay a few days if you really wish. They do have accommodation and camping sites as well available for those who are interested in spending a bit more time on Bruny Island as well. We are going onto the ferry. Oh look, that's how you get on. Just gotta follow them. Tell you where to park. Just follow the guy. There we go, so we need to park behind this middle car. I told you where to park. We just made it. I think we're on one of the last passengers. The guy on our left didn't park this good. We're the last one to get on. We just made it onto the ferry. So as you can see, the bridge is lifting and they close the gate of the ferry, and we will be heading over to Bruny Island very shortly. Alright, we're on the Bruny Island ferry to take us from Kettering to Bruny Island. It's about a 20-minute ferry ride, and we were the last one to get on, or the second last, so that was pretty cool. And as you can see, it's quite easy to just get on, you can get off, and we can go for a walk around to see what's around on the ferry. It's definitely a lot cooler at the moment. You can see through. Quite a spacious ride. There is a passenger lounge, so we can go upstairs. Maybe we should just do that. Should we do that or go to the front? Or we'll go for a walk to the front first. So there's quite a few different spots you can just stand and look. Or you could actually just stay in the car as well. It's optional for you. Look at the clouds over there. That looks pretty cool. That's impressive, those clouds, right over the waterway. We can go up, have a look on top. So there's some outdoor seating here. Oh, it's such a pretty view. Do you want to take some photos? That looks nice. So up here on the boat, you do have the toilet if you need one, and then there's indoor seating if it gets very cold or very hot. Much warmer in here. So we can sit here or you can sit in your car. It's an option. That's the tour around the Sea-Link that we're on at the moment. So we all got back in the car and I think we're almost there. So It's actually a very quick ride, to be honest. Even though they said it was going to be 20 minutes.
Okay. Wow.
Yes. What did you write? Oh my gosh. My spider. So while you're on a road trip with your kids, everyone's trying to find ways to entertain yourself. My kids just like to show me my old videos that I've made on YouTube and give me a bit of a tease. So not sure about what your kids do if you have kids, but teenagers, I tell you, boys, can't win and beat them all the time. But they're entertained. Show that. So the ferry's turning. It's quite smooth actually. It's not too hectic.
Do you know where we're driving?
Straight, I would say.
Oh, where?
Let's head. We're thinking we'll head to the furthest destination first, and then we'll work backwards. That way we might just avoid some people who decide to just stop at the first stop. So we're gonna head out towards, go look at my notes. We're gonna go to the chocolate factory first, because that's the furthest away from where we want to be. So on our map, we're getting off here. So we're Kettering, we're going to Roberts Point, and then we're just gonna go down this road, and we're going to go over here and to number 11. So 11 is where the chocolate factory is, or the chocolate shop. So we're going to go there. It's a very big map, but we're not going everywhere. We're just going to take a cruisy trip on Bruny Island today and just do the things we actually want to do, because we're not big adventurers. We're big foodie lovers, but obviously we're not wine drinkers, so we'll take some of that off the list as well. Oh, we're here, we've landed. Look, we're gonna see once they're positioned right, the drawbridge will come down as it is right now. See the drawbridge coming down? And as the drawbridge comes down, then we can take off. And then we're gonna head off to the Bruny Island Chocolate Company. And on Bruny Island Chocolate Company, apparently they have handmade cream fudges, chocolate products, preserves and gifts. So, oh no, hold on. It is open from Friday to Tuesday. Today is Thursday. That means it's not open. The chocolate factory. We're so clever. That's okay. Off the ferry, you can see people waiting to get on the ferry on the right hand side. The fun thing about holidays is that it doesn't always go to plan, but that's never a problem as long as you've got an open mind and just go with the flow. So no chocolate factory for us, which means we're not going to see as much of the island, because it kind of divides into two, and we're only going to really stay on this first part of the island. I don't really want to spend another 2 hours driving just to see a lighthouse today, so we're just going to go and do what we're comfortable with, and hopefully you will enjoy what we have to share with you on our adventure today as well. The scenes along the drive can be quite beautiful, especially with that cloud just over the water at this particular time of the day, and it is very pretty, so I'm happy staring at that. And we're heading towards our first destination. First stop, we're going to the Net Game Reserve Lookout on Bruny Island. Destination on the left here. Truganini Lookout. Where we are. Doing a bit of a lookout. So we're at the Truganini Lookout that we're going to be heading up to, which is right at the top over there. So we're going to be going up these stairs to the lookout. So the kids want to know how long it's going to take me to walk up there because I'm very unfit. So it's about 10:39 and we're going to head up now.
You start going all the way up.
You can start going all the way up. Look at these trees along the way. Oh look, this is our first platform. Platform 1, we made it. Alright, so pretty much there is, in a minute we can walk along the other one and that takes you just down to the beach. So that's a much easier walk and it's actually quite wheelchair friendly too. So that's a good option and pram friendly for those who just want that walk. This spot is pretty good already, but we will head up towards the top in a minute. So now we're at the beginning of this big long walk up the hill. So that was platform 1 and then we're going to get up but so it's quite nice. There are like little flowers and cactuses along the way. You see the banks here. I'm not sure how many steps there are. I need to stop. You can see the point, like the little edge of between the two sections of the island. So almost there. Oh look, there's a drone. Someone's taking a drone video as well. It's always nice having the shadows of all the different mountains. And I found my children at the top of here waiting, wondering why we're taking so long.
Finally here.
We finally made it up.
5 more minutes.
We made it. It's 10:45 and we had a stop or two for photos. So this path is in memory of Truganini. And so if you wanted to know, Truganini was a woman who fought for her people.
Okay, so you said 10:38, it's 10:46. Took you 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
The views from here is just spectacular and I highly recommend you come up and take a look for yourself if you're on Bruny Island. The stairs, we were at the top there, my finger right up there, and then we're just taking a walk along the boardwalk to the beach. This boardwalk is very short, takes you to the beach, and it is actually quite wheelchair friendly too. So there's banksias along here, there's all these other native greenery. Apparently you can see penguins, but July is not penguin season, so don't strive for it. Seagulls. One day we'll see penguins in its natural habitat, but not today, we won't. Another holiday trip we'll have to plan. Crashing sea, one of the favourite sounds I have. Everyone has their preference, so my preference is the beach. There we go, we're at the beach now. And you can walk down and walk along there as well. So there you have it, we're at our second stop, which is really one stop anyway. So that's our little walk that we've done, and probably the only one that we planned on doing. So nice, love hearing crashing of oceans. Now we're heading to the next destination, which is on the way back towards the ferry. We're going to get ourselves some honey. Alright, we're in front of Bruny Island honey, and I actually like these different coloured flowers. I haven't seen these ones before. Look at that. Nice and pretty. I don't know what the name of this is, but that's quite pretty. I haven't seen that. And from a distance it almost looks like a waratah of some sort. And then even this yellow one's nice too. So going back into the nature, you got the bee artwork there too. So I really like this yellow one. And also the Banksia, which is really my favourite. And look, they've done an artwork of an echidna. Isn't it clever? They've got little artworks of bird. So we're going to check out what's in store. This is a little play area for the kids to entertain themselves. Little sand pit. There's a play area for the kids to entertain themselves, for the little kids. If you have a tour bus, they actually have a section here for the tours to taste their honey. So they tell you, they'll set it up that you've got a variety of honeys from Manuka, leatherwood, bush honey, prickly box fennel, summer blossom, honey mustard, and honey and ginger as well. So a few things to choose from, and we're just going to have a quick look inside as well. Have a look. There you go, honey drops. Honey drops, honey breads, chocolates, mustard, tea towels, hot sauce, Manuka honey, 50 grams, $6. Might have to try some Manuka honey. It's supposed to be good for your immune system, healing us. Everyone loves buying Manuka honey. So they've got different hand creams. If you're not sure, calendula is also a healing antiseptic. So they've got that for moisturising as well. And they just got a nice yellow flower. It's actually really lovely and it's very therapeutic. But they've got an eczema cream as well, with honey in it. And soaps, propolis. What's this? Blue gum. I don't know what I'm looking at. Pure oil. One of these, oh, these are the pure oils that they've made. Candles. Books on bees. Candles. They've got beeswax wraps as well, so you can wrap your products up so you don't have to use foil or glad wrap. Marmalade, whiskey marmalade. Cold salt bar. Earrings for the little ones, if you like bees. Lots of different tasting honey, so you can taste it and see what you prefer as well. You can try honey. If it's just plain honey, you can try it. It's a face cream, a hand cream. There's a pain relief cream too. Propolis pain relief and salsa cream. There's a honey sauce, mustard, honey and ginger. You can try and see if you like the honey and ginger taste. So I've got the Manuka honey, so I'm going to try. Just a strong honey taste. Not bad. It's got that feeling. It reminds me of when I used to have it as a kid. When I was not well. Let's try this other one. What's Kunzea? Kunzea. Oh, it's got a different taste to it. It's not actually like just sweet. I don't know. Not my usual honey taste. A little bit bitter taste to it too. Trying some honey ice cream from Bruny Island honey. Oh, it's nice and sturdy. It's a very hint of honey taste, and it's creamy. So there you go. Bruny Island ice cream. It's turned out to be a beautiful day on Bruny Island.
Beautiful day.
We're going to the Cheese and Beer Company. So they recommend boots, obviously, because these roads are not paved. Artisan cheese, beer and bread. Very nice place to have lunch. So we're heading off to Get Shucked. It's on Oysters. Destination will be on the right. The beer and bread, that wasn't too bad if we wanted to have something to eat, but we don't have, half our family doesn't eat cheese, so it wasn't something we're going to make work. But you can actually get express window here, so if you ever wanted to just drive and pick up, you could do that too. So we're at Get Shucked and we're excited to try Bruny Island oysters today, and we've ordered ourselves a variety. We've got a dozen of the natural and we can't wait to try that, and we've got a combination coming up as well. So we'll see how it tastes. Very fresh, creamy as well. Definitely can eat this and enjoy it. Great for lunch. So Get Shucked, the food menu. You can see you can actually get the freshly natural oysters as $29 a dozen. And then you do get the dressings for $5, which is Asian fusion, tomato vinaigrette and wasabi sour cream. They've got the signature mixed dozen, which is what we're waiting for at the moment. And there's a lunch plate, chips, warm bread. So there's a few variety, great option to come in for lunch. You can see a bit of the water from just across the road as well. And then you can actually see in there where all the oysters is through that window. There's baskets full of oysters, and they've also got items to buy inside the shop. Some jewelry if you're interested, as well some smoked items too. But definitely you can see people shucking the oysters fresh on the spot for you. That's pretty awesome. Looking good. They are very creamy, the oysters. I don't know if they are my ultimate best ever oysters I've tried, but they are up there. They don't have as strong a metallic taste as some of the other oysters. It's a decent size. I know some people don't like big oysters, but they don't. Some people, like my husband, doesn't like the Sydney rocks too much because of the size. He likes a bit more meat. But these ones at Bruny Island, they're quite creamy, they're quite yummy, and I look forward to eating a few more once we get our order. And we'll show it to you very soon. So you are able to buy things and take home or take away. Do you get some smoked wallaby or chicken? There are sardines as well. So I'm sure that smoked salmon is probably what we've ordered. Will come from that fridge if you wanted to take some home as well. It's a very popular spot. It's probably one of the busiest places to come and visit while you're here. Okay, so our food, the rest of our food has arrived on Get Shucked. And what we've got here is a salmon platter. So this is a lunch plate, and it has the smoked salmon, salad and hot bread. So that's your hot bread, and then it comes with 3 sauces, which is the Asian fusion dressing. That's the tomato vinaigrette, and then this is the wasabi sour cream. So the dressing on here is the same as the Asian fusion dressing. And then we have our, what they've called the signature mixed dozen oysters. So you've got your natural, and then you have the Kirkpatrick, and then we've got the panko crumb. So that looks like it's on a little bit of a salad dressing too. And then we just ordered some extra hot chips. So let's dig in and see how it all tastes. Alright, so I've got a Kirkpatrick. Patrick's got bacon and some sauce. That was quite nice, but because when you're cooking it shrinks the size of the actual oyster. So this is the crumbs oyster. More fried, but it's creamy. I don't know, vermicelli salad with it. That cuts through all that fried, oily taste. That's not bad. Okay. So that's our meal at Get Shucked. So if you're in the area, definitely come and give these oysters a try on Bruny Island. After lunch, we popped in to get a gift from Bruny Island from the whiskey store, and then we headed back towards the ferry. Overall, it was a lovely day out on Bruny Island. So we can see that the ferry is coming from Kettering over to Bruny Island, and we're just waiting for it to dock and offload, and then we can drive back on to head back to shore over to Hobart. So it's been a pretty nice easy day on Bruny Island for us. The only thing I didn't get to do that I had wanted to do was to go to the chocolate factory, but obviously I should have read the fine prints and know that there's no chocolate factory open on Wednesday and Thursday, so that's another excuse to come back next time when we're in Tasmania, Hobart. So overall, it's not far from Hobart itself. It's about a 30-minute drive, and then onto the ferry, which really didn't take much time at all. And then we just ticked off a few places that we wanted to go to, but definitely have to come and have the oysters. What else did we really like? Oh, and the honey. I think the honey was nice too. So honey shop was really nice. A lot of different varieties and things you could try. And then the oysters were really delicious and good value. So I would put those two on my list. If you're a drinker, there was the whiskey and beer, and the cheese platter looked really good as well. If you had a good number of you who do like a cheese platter, I would probably try that too. So maybe another reason to come without my children. Alright, we are boarding our ferry to go back from Bruny Island to the main island in Hobart. So we just got to follow the instructions. The bridge is down for us to go on, and the guide tells you if you're going left or right. So left we go. We just park ourselves down. It's parked. We can probably stop now. The bridge is lowering, boys. And we're back on shore. I hope you've enjoyed my video on my trip through Bruny Island, and I hope to see you at my next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.